Okay, welcome back. Not long after I ended the last episode, I got a warning that if you stay in the system too long, you get more unhappiness. And I got one permanent instability. So we have to leave. We can't just hang out here and get everything set up. We have to jump right now.
In accordance with Frau Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tiqqun before Volt Jump initiation.
So I should save it here just in case. This is episode. I always save one episode behind just in case it crashes or something. There's actually been no crashes yet. So I'm assuming that they're just going to return now. Yeah, because the miner's going back.
IXION engine ready.
So hopefully they got on board. That was really
Volt
cool.
Jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Severe hull damage has been detected following self-similar traversal. Hypothesis: each Vol Jump causes irreversible damage to the Tiqqun structure. Predictive modeling suggests that 4 more Vol Jumps are possible before the Tiqqun breaks apart. New mission objective established. The Protagoras possesses coordinates of the habitable exoplanet Remus. We must find the Protagoras in order to reach our destination.
Oh, great. So we're going to need more steel. At minus 40. So I was hoping that I could sort of get caught up, but they don't let you do that. So, Immortan. Wow. So I guess we'll send our science ship out.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
And then we're going to need to find some iron. Oh, there's something here. It's a point of interest as well nearby. Is there not a lot there or something? I'll just do that because it's so close by. Okay. Sensors have picked up some unusual readings on the surface of Falcon 74. Sending a team to investigate may allow us to learn more about the mysteries of the universe. This is the Sensitive's crew. We have landed on Falcon 74. Gravity is approximately 4.57 millisec ms. The atmosphere is corrosive. Without shelter, we estimate our survival time to be 2 hours and 27 minutes. At the site of the unusual readings, we found a huge geyser emitting gas that quickly solidifies into cubic particles upon exposure to the planet's atmosphere. So detonating strategically placed explosives. I have 0 steel. Temporary study shelter. I can only survive 2 hours. Yeah, let's actually just perform an intrusive analysis.
A
There.
probe has completed its scan.
Found a little bit of iron.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, it seems that the detonation was more powerful than expected. Our team is prepared for this outcome as no human or material losses have been reported. So it worked out. We'll harvest some.
A new request awaits your attention.
I can't. Crewmembers are worried about the number of hazards we're coming across in space that were previously unknown to us. They're like reassurance that exploration of the immortal system will be conducted safely. We don't know what awaits us. Like, I can't promise anything. Next person who complains, they'll be sent out to space, I think. Yeah, that was from, we stayed too long into the, in the Sol system. I mean, some of these complaints are ridiculous. Not that it wouldn't happen in real life. I'm sure it would.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
So we have some homeless in here, and we have no steel. So we do have some cargo ships going for the iron. Oh yeah, our iron is going to build this stuff. But at least we're positive. Well, sometimes.
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay, so I have to look for points of interest. There's something near here. So only 183. But that's 183 steel eventually. So from death of Earth, from leaving home behind, you can't win with these people. It's like we have to leave. So they're working extra hours. So we'll send over, oh, we'll have to send over at least 20 workers.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, our probe has detected a distress signal near the asteroid D0G0202. We have reached asteroid. The mining ship Shepdol was adrift nearby. It appears to have been pierced by a fast-moving object, killing its operator instantly. External markings indicate the Shepdol was a mining craft of the Protagoras. Okay, so we'll extract some navigation data. And we'll Oh, there's a lot of points of interest nearby.
Population transfer complete.
Okay, it's still pretty negative here. But we've finally got the alloys there. Yeah, I'm gonna have... They're homeless now, too. It's just more steel. Yeah, we're in such a deficit. I really should have built another steel mill, which I potentially could do, because we should have a lot of we have plenty of iron, so we have to make a steel mill. Oh, could I have... Oh, I could actually... I could have fit that in there. Not quite. So I might actually... We're going to dismantle that, get our iron back, and just build a steel mill.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh, nice. Oh, tons of iron and 2 electronics. That's excellent. So we'll determine the cause of the Sheptol's destruction. And we found Plymouth. So I'm going to go ahead and send out another probe. Yeah, unfortunately, they're going to build all this stuff. So I'm actually going to dismantle this. I'll build these later. Okay, steel mill. So I could build it right there, I guess. We should actually be able to do that. And so I'll stop exporting iron and...
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, the Shepto was intentionally hit by a projectile. After careful investigation, the Sensitives team recovered fragments of a shell bearing the emblem of the UN and the word Etemenaki. It's bizarre. So we'll leave that. There's some science we can harvest. So I guess we can start just researching whatever seems reasonable, I guess. So I want to go for the fusion station, because we'll need water, and then we'll go for the crop farm. The mushroom wall is interesting too. Converts waste into one food. So maybe I should have done that. Can I just do this first? Yeah, let's do that. So optimal, neutral, negative, optimal. And we just have like... Oh, we have 25 homeless there. So that'll be 15. But this will be the highest priority. So I'll have to export. So desired amount in this sector will say 2. So how am I doing this? Yeah, we want at least 2 in this sector. So I think they're transporting that. Okay, we'll do another probe. Oh, there's something out here. So where's the sensitive? So they're done with that. I'll send to Plymouth. Okay, finally building this. 36 homeless, wow. And are they exporting? They've stopped exporting iron, so that's excellent.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, our probe has detected the presence of cavities beneath the planet's surface. The readings we are picking up from these chambers are similar to those from strong nuclear reactions. We have landed on Plymouth 37. The opaque atmosphere lets in hardly any light. Geological formations on the planet's surface resemble giant emerald waves frozen in time. We have set up near the location of one of the cavities. This one seems like it should be more delicate. Wow, establish infrastructure. I kind of feel like, okay, maybe I should leave this planet for now. As we're preparing to take off, we spot geological formation that appears to be, this is carbon. That was some sort of cave dwelling. Request permission to investigate site. Well, I thought I could come back here. Yeah, maybe you can't. That's kind of dumb. I was hoping I could come back, like go to a different planet, wait till I have steel, and then come back here and do that. So we got the mushroom wall done. We're getting some steel, finally. So we will need some food, it looks like.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Oh, over there. Oh, it's one electronic. 90 steel, wow. So I can turn these on. We're getting low on food. In sector 2, I think we'll stop. We're probably going to want at least 30.
A science ship team has completed a task.
After approaching the supposed location of the Troglodyte dwellings, they were revealed to be nothing more than an optical illusion. The effect was caused by light filtering through the thick fog of Plymouth 37's atmosphere. Okay, so... Oh, so if we leave, we're just done. That really sucks. So I should have done explosives. So I wonder if we're done mining. Oops. Let's look for some more iron. Ooh, there's a good amount there, it looks like.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, probe scans have picked up an emergency message broadcasting on a Dolos frequency. However, the transmission protocol is different to the one used by the Tiqqun and its auxiliary craft. A window of opportunity appears to be opening. A temporary cessation of the high winds of Fargo 39 has given us a clear zone in which to operate. We took advantage of the drop in wind speed to descend on and land on Fargo 39. The gravity is intense, and several of our measuring instruments have failed. Despite the extremely hostile environment, we are preparing to make sortie to the signal location. So we can send an experienced scout. I'm gonna go for an experienced scout. Okay, so we've got plenty of iron. There's 56 homeless there? So I'm gonna have to turn this off. Okay, oh, that was just sector 1. So sector 2, we've got room, but we need more people. So they need 13. We'll send over 20 actually. And so now that this is going, we'll have to build a bunch of houses here actually. And then we'll send over all the non-workers. So what's that? That's 30, 60, 75. Oh, so they can't actually reach that area. So how many people do I
Probe
have?
has completed its scan.
148 non-workers. So I'll send over 50 non-workers. Well, actually, I can... Yeah, I'll just do 50 for now. That'll free up space. Okay, probe scans have picked up an emergency message broadcasting on a Dolos frequency. However, the transmission protocol is different to the one used by the Tiqqun and its auxiliary craft. A window of opportunity appears to be opening. A temporary cessation of high winds. Didn't I already do this? I thought it said a space team was ready.
A science ship team has completed a task.
The Pathfinders arrived at the source of a signal transmission. They found a cargo ship of an unknown class that bears a resemblance to the ones we use on the Tiqqun. It is embedded within the rock face with a large promontory. Is that an A? No, it's an O. The high winds are making it balanced and stable. So here we possibly get an upgraded ship. Recover archived digital data from the cargo ship and return it to the sensitive.
Population transfer complete.
Okay, good. So we should... Oh, we can't train automatically yet. Man, all of our steel is gone again. I guess building all this stuff. So now we have to build an electronics factory. I wish I could build it there. It's kind of perfect there. It's a little bit of wasted space.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
So negative optimal. I probably need to build another one of those things for stability. Hull integrity looks terrible.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, on the way back to the sensitive, a strong wind swept the scout away. Redeeming themselves, they did transfer across crucial data to the rest of the crew before they disappeared into the dust storms of Fargo 39. So one crew member lost. Okay, so they're done getting the science. Oh, so I have to return. To get more crew.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, those who suffer from dead earth sickness. That's psychologist for you. There's a condition for everything. Experience an intense, nostalgic melancholy. According to the Munchie care protocols, forms of escapism could aid affected crew members. Sector 1 would benefit from an alternative life center. We have other pressing issues. Where's an alternative life center? You guys need to work. Trying to survive. We don't have space there either. So there's space weather. Yeah, I guess it's like the more steel we get, the more I'm building. I might have overbuilt. Okay, so probe's got it's another planet. That's good. And I will keep searching for iron. Because I don't think we got a whole lot. I haven't been getting a whole lot with, there's like a little bit there. That looks pretty good though. Okay, so the science ship got repaired. Yeah, this is a challenging game. So even though I've made it this far, I'm already thinking about different things I would do if I had to start over again. And I'm even questioning if I can survive.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, requires technology deep dive apparatus. Well, they are collecting science. So we have 80 science. What's a deep dive apparatus? Oh, wow. We don't even have it here. So hopefully if we get a fusion station and a crop farm, we produce a lot more food. So you get 1 food after 1 cycle. And you get 9 crop fields, I'm assuming, for 1 cycle, but you need ice, which requires storage and the fusion station. But that could save up space for us. So yeah, I don't see that other technology here. But we'll have to get through this stuff. The OLS Center looks good too for dealing with various crises. Cell housing has up to 125 members in a minimal quality accommodation. That would be amazing too. So actually these two things here might be more important. Okay, so I'm going to go with cell housing.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Okay, optimal
A probe has
conditions.
completed its scan.
So it looks like a lot more iron. No, it's not a ton. We're getting low on polymers as well, so I might hold back on that. So we'll send the science ship over there. I hope we're not missing a technology like the ship we found. Yeah, I don't see anything there. Man, we're still low on. We've got 2 steel mills. I guess that all of it's going to the electronics factory. I should have researched a polymer factory as well.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, probe sensors detected traces of a Dolos EKP signature near Mach R. Tracking its trajectory, it appears to have entered the planet's atmosphere. Coordinates of a potential crash site have been established. The planet's surface temperature is extremely low. Reaching the crash site, the Sensitives team found the remains of a science ship frozen in ice. Yeah, we need that. Thaw the ice by venting the Sensitives' fuel cells. That seems risky. Excavation equipment. Drill through the ice and investigate the wreck using a bore scope. Yeah, I might actually do the ice. There's no way the ice should collapse. Looks very like it's a very cold planet. So I'll sign that ship. Might take a while for us to get 10 steel, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, this is almost done. So I think as the game goes on, like we can totally redesign this stuff. So I'm going to stop importing in Sector 2, stop importing electronics. And the fleet management, make sure they don't, since they're going to produce it. Okay, we should get a bunch of steel made now. Oh my god. The cell housing.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
I mean, I wonder if I should go for... Well, I do have a polymer refinery, so that's good. So it's optimal there, optimal here.
Power supply overloaded.
Oh, that's never good.
Power restored.
Yeah, I'm gonna need polymer to upgrade. Wow. Yeah, so I got electronics factory, but what I really needed was a polymer factory. So 80 in one electronic. I mean, it kind of fits here. I'll just try this though. How much power does this need? 5. So we can actually do this.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
So there's a strike and there.
A violent strike has started on board the Tiqqun.
Okay, it's right here. Due to your continued indifference to the problems of the Tiqqun's crew, riots have broken out in the station. What are they gonna do? Destroy the space station where they live? It's another neutral and they're negative here.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, all usable components from the wreckage have been conditioned and prepared for extraction. The Sensitives team was able to recover data that revealed the cause of the science ship's crash, named the Emmer Place. The ship belonged to the second generation Taurus-class superstructure called the Protagoras. Following some sort of attack by the Etemenaki. What does that sound like? A UN ship, the Emmer Place, attempted an emergency. Yeah, it's like almost like Anunnaki or something. That's what the word sounds like. I wonder what that stands for. Attempted an emergency landing on Makar. Coming in too fast, it was almost completely vaporized on impact. The crew manifest has been recovered. So new technology, high quality lubricants upgrade unlocked for workshop. So we're getting a lot of polymer there. Let's go to the base, I guess. I've got to unpause it.
Administrator, we have collected and analyzed enough data to locate the Protagoras on the planetary system map via probe scan.
Okay, you done? Okay, with the discovery of the Etemenaki's attack on the Protagoras, many of the crew's theories about the UN's animosity towards Dolos have been confirmed. The crew has been shaken, learning that they were struck with the seal of banishment by the former authorities of Earth. This will increase the prevalence of dead Earth sickness in the Tiqqun. I think we're creating like psychosis among the people by giving these names. We should be telling the people we're trying to survive. We don't have a planet. I think they should tone down some of the ridiculousness of that. So population, we got, yeah, no steel. We'll get some science and some polymers. So that's really good. And I need the polymer because I need more solar power. But we'll get this done first.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Yes, that's negative and angry over here. But man, it's this is like normal difficulty. I didn't really look at that stuff. I don't like Marduk. Not sure what this would be. So you only get like one stability, but two electronics. Yeah, so this is really challenging. So I'll make sure that actually we're going to produce polymers, so I'm not going to have that guy go and get it. We'll get Sector 1 to do it. So 20 crew members died. Yeah, they died and now there's less workers. So
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
they have, so I can send over like 10 workers, I guess. I might be able to scrap some of these. So where's the number where it tells you? This has 15. Oh, it's right there, 15 and 15. So yeah, I can actually like scrap some of this stuff. And then I'll build a more advanced building. It'd be cool if it was more efficient. So that's 90, and we get 125. So it's less efficient. Or no, it's more efficient. We get 125 for 90 steel. We get one crew per steel. We get a little bit extra crew per steel with this housing. Oh, it's massive. It has to go against the wall too. Oh, come on. So in order for me to build this, I've got to like massively reconfigure everything. But I could build one there eventually.
Population transfer complete.
So still extra hours every now it's like bad in both places. So where's the science ship? Something right there. So I don't have any polymers. Oh, we need carbon to... I'll just put that right there. And then once we get our probe, well, there's some carbon right here. How much is there? It's 60 carbon. So I'll get the one for sector 2 to focus on carbon first. And we got to build a road there. Okay, so that's all set up. So I wonder if we're out of carbon in the sector 1. We must be. Or out of polymer. It's in the science ship there. I guess we had to wait to build that. So there's some carbon around here, not much. Ooh, there's a ton here. Yeah, so my fleet.
An
Right.
accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
No, sorry, I want.
A violent strike has started on board the Tiqqun.
I'm gonna have him mine.
Warning, a sector is being overworked.
So I should get a second miner. Which I have just enough, I think. Wait, this one has 3 of those. There we go.
A probe has completed its scan. A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, the planet Valiant is dead and devoid of activity of any kind. However, our scans have located the remains of a ship in orbit of the planet. The wreck of the UN warship Huizinga orbits Valiant 71. In a twist of fate, it seems that after hunting down Dolo survivors, it fell to something even more dangerous than itself. We have visual on a cluster of UN emergency cryopods drifting towards the Valiant 71. If we don't intervene, they'll enter the planet's atmosphere and be incinerated. So I don't know if we, like, if we go for all of them. We don't really need them, but will we find some friends or enemies? So we should get a lot of carbon there. Yeah, there's some carbon right here. It's, oh, it's not much. Okay, so that ship is done. Yeah, the first ship shouldn't. We don't have any storage for carbon, so they're not going to do carbon. We'll just do it like that. So work conditions are going to get horrendous over here. So we need, oh, silicon to transport. I didn't even notice this. We need silicon to get electronics. This game is getting insane. We're getting polymers so we can upgrade the ships, solar panels. But man, I'm really going to need another miner. Yeah. Wow, this difficulty is crazy. And there's almost nothing I can do with people being overworked. It's like I'll have to shut down everything. So let's see if there's homeless here. Oh yeah, and the other problem is we'll have some steel. So it's like I could just work on, yeah, even like stability. Well, I can't really get electronics because they're so precious. Can't use them. And DLS applies pulses within a sector. So that does not going to help too much either. So we got some research. So did I get that? Provides +2 stability. Whilst the stability of a sector is below 0. But what's the cost of this building? Well, if I fail at this game, it's at least worth...
A science ship team has completed a task.
It's a learning experience.
Administrator, a new request.
So everyone died while trying to recover. So we lost 5 crew members, and I guess the ship as well. Yeah, we lost the ship. So we definitely need to build another one. Well, it's like I know I watched the patch notes before they reverted them. They canceled it. They did another patch to undo what they did. And they did recognize that there's just too many malfunctions, like breakdowns and stuff like that. So they are working on balance. So I'm gonna need like silicon. Yeah, if I hadn't known, what I would redo is, wow, there's a lot of carbon there. There's no way I can try to do silicon as well. So when you first start, you really want to get to a steel mill and focus on that, getting lots of steel. Because not having that really...
A probe has completed its scan.
Not having steel really slowed me down with everything and the repairs and all that stuff. And then you have a limited time in the whatever solar system you're in. So I think it's 53 minutes so far, so I think I'll stop it here, guys. This episode was very challenging. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.